Hey Gems, it's Heather here with Earth Empress. I hope you are all doing fantastic on this Tuesday. This is going to be your soul connection spread for September. We are just going to hop in as usual. We're going to grab the energy of the person you're connecting with. We're going to get your energy, and then in the center, we're going to let things fall where they may, see where they're aligning, what they're trying to tell us, and where the energies are really meeting up. If you are cross-watching, welcome. You could be resonating with the Gemini energy that's coming through. As always, guys, the cards are gender fluid. It can be vice versa. I advise you all just to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Don't try to force things or make them fit. And yeah, personal readings, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff you can find in the description box down below, as well as the weekly upload schedule for each sign. All right, so let's go ahead and hop in and see what we can get for the person Gemini is connecting with. What can we get for the person Gemini is connecting with? Oh, wow, we have a lot of jumpers. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Tower. And then you have Ace of Swords. So this person that you're connecting with right now, it feels like the wheel's turning towards enlightenment for them. I feel like heavily that enlightenment and spirituality, truth, clarity is coming in pretty hot for this person, to be honest. 1 second, I'm sorry. My cat, Katniss, always thinks it's so much fun just to hop up in the middle of the table, and you guys might be actually seeing an appearance from her, a little cameo at some point, so bear with me. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune on the Tower. This is something that's faded. Whatever this wheel is turning into, it is the right direction. So there is the positive, even though it is a tower moment for them. Feel like it is, again, I keep getting like a spiritual awakening or epiphany or some kind of clarity coming in, especially with this Ace of Swords. This is divine clarity. This is divine truth. The universe is literally hand delivering this to the person you're connecting with. So if you've been waiting for someone to find some clarity in a situation or see things how they are versus the way that they'd imagined them to be or the way that they wanted them to be, they're seeing the reality in a situation. For some of them, they could be coming to some kind of divine truth, as in, I mean, really within this connection or within this relationship, as well as their path, where they're headed, where they're going. That Wheel of Fortune with the Tower is, I mean, you can just see the mischievous look. It's like, it's time to fuck shit up a little bit just so we can get headed in the right direction. Sometimes the universe has a very fun way of doing that just to get us down the path that we're meant to, you know, be on. What else can we get? For Gemini's person. What else is going on with this person? Four Swords going within. So this person has had something, either it's already happened because the energy, I mean, timing is fluid, so let's keep that in mind, but you know, this is supposed to be September energy, so it could be something that they have been going through that's coming to a culmination, something that just occurred. Whatever it is, this person is exhausted, mentally exhausted from the situation. Maybe they've had so many insights, so much clarity coming in that it's, I mean, it can be exhausting a little bit when the universe is sending 50 million things your way, and it's because, you know, they're trying to enlighten you and really bombard you with things. And as they bombard you with things, you can feel energetically just kind of, I don't know, like a mind warp almost. Like you're just sitting there and you're in your body, but you're not in your body, if that makes sense. I feel like this person is really taking the time to rest and go within because they, you know, with that awakening, with the Tower moment, sometimes it could completely shift your reality. You know, your whole perspective, again, your whole path, where you're headed. And sometimes the best thing you can do in that moment is to sit and rest and be still with it and feel it. And find some clarity within versus just, you know, catty quarter, turn, and then go. Sometimes it requires a little bit of thought, a little bit of healing, a little bit of meditation, contemplation. I am noticing the moon energy that's coming through on that with the card. So, yeah, what fulfillment is for them? So this is shifted. This is shifted within, I mean, it feels deep. It feels like it's a heavy shift towards, I mean, their happiness. What really is going to feel fulfilling, what's going to bring them happiness, what's going to bring them joy long term. Ten of Cups isn't just some wham bam in and out kind of emotional. It's deep fulfillment. It's something that has a lot of beautiful potential to build. Yeah, their wheels turn in the right direction. They're seeing the truth in a situation. They're seeing what really is going to be happiness for them. Four of Cups. Tower moment, Four of Swords, Four of Cups. You have two fours on this table right now. This, to me, is emotionally closing off right now. But then again, you know, a tower moment like that happens. Sometimes that's necessary in order to heal, to go in. You have to just shut your emotions off for a minute and really think, you know, through things. Eventually you have to feel, you have to come out of the Four of Cups. You can't just sit there forever where you are, you know, not noticing the joy or the potential that's there. But the universe also has a way of kind of poking you. Oh, Eight of Swords reversed. Kind of poking you, saying, okay, look, it's here, it's here. Even if you're not ready, guess what? It's here, it's time, it's time. So maybe for these people for a while, I would say that they've kind of had, it's not, I don't feel like it's a disastrous tower moment to where it completely just rocked them to the core, like they had no indication. I feel like the universe, spirit has been kind of nudging and poking and prodding them a little bit, getting them ready. And finally the tower moment came because they made a decision, whatever decision they made, and clarity, divine truth, all of it. It just came rushing in, and it is overwhelming sometimes. I don't feel like they're going to stay stuck in that Four of Cups energy. Nine of Pentacles under the Ten of Cups. So maintaining independence, feeling like you are fulfilled within, self-worth, everything's on high alert. And you have the Hermit. So yeah. So Nine of Pentacles under Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. So this person might have ended a situation in their life if it was something karmic. This could also just be whatever situations they had to leave behind, energies, clarity that they've gotten. For some of them, it's a realization that you can be independent and full and content and I mean, full of self-love and self-esteem and self-worth, and still be in a commitment with someone. For some of them, this is a part of the fulfillment, the happiness. It's feeling whole within. It's something that they had to really learn and go through in order to fill that. The Hermit. Virgo card. This is under that Four of Swords, Four of Cups tower. So yeah, whatever came in or will be coming in for them, it's going to shake them up in a way that it's going to force them to really go within spiritually and fine tune and really get connected. Because that Four of Cups, it's like, I can't believe this. You know, I can't believe this happened. And he's not even noticing the cup of love that's there. Four of Swords, emotionally exhausted. It's like, I cannot believe this. I can't believe this. And then it literally, they're going to have to go within. They're going to have to meditate. You know, they could be praying a lot, praying to God, really trying to connect and figure out what the hell is going on for them, because it's something new, it's something different, it's something that has rattled them. It's unexpected. And it has a lot to do with their Ten of Cups, their fulfillment. Let's see. What can we get for Geminis? What can we get for the lovely Geminis? Yeah, you guys are ready to start something new, though. You guys are feeling, I'm feeling this Gemini energy. It's like you're ready to head towards the unknown, maybe going back to school, maybe starting new things in relationships, new careers, new learning. I mean, just new adventures in life, having a zest, really wanting to push forward and do something you truly enjoy, that's inspiring, that's fun, versus staying stuck and stagnant, because you guys aren't stuck anymore. You have the Seven of Wands reversed. Some of you are not fighting or dealing with people's bullshit. No more. It's like the external energies and forces that have been, no more. No more. I'm not going to entertain it at this point. I'm excited about my journey and what I'm doing. So if there's something that's been going on outside, got the Moon card here. I feel like you guys have had a divine clarity. There's something going on underneath the surface, and it's like you feel it, you know, it's got you so excited. It's almost like an energetic shift. And sometimes that happens when your alignment changes and you're coming towards something, or something's coming towards you that's divine, that's, you know, meant to cross your path. A lot of the time we feel just this shift internally, and you can't really explain it. You just feel the shift. You're all of a sudden excited about life. It's like you're antsy, you're anxious, you're waiting. And that's not because consciously you know, but subconsciously and energetically your body is like, you know, your soul is vibrating, because it just knows. It's like, oh my gosh, it's time. The time's come. So something's happening that's going to bring in a big change for you guys. Eight of Wands, communication, healing. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Star cards, Aquarius, Fools, Aries. I also think of it as a Piscean card because it's literally the end and the beginning. So Pisces end, Aries beginning, right there in the mesh. And then you have the moon card, which is Pisces, Cancer energy too. So you could be dealing with someone that's very watery, or if they're not watery, they're just very emotional. They're emotionally invested, or this could be you right now. Maybe your, emotions are on high alert right now because you are doing something, you're putting your passion, you're putting your heart and soul into it. This is messages, I feel like you've probably had a lot of spiritual messages coming in, because the star is spiritual healing as well as like a wish fulfillment kind of, keep wishing on the star, trust in the universe, they're guiding you. You could have had signs, synchronicities, dreams, connectedness like that, where just communication's coming in left and right in 5D. Could be 3D. Maybe you've been seeing names, seeing signs, seeing numbers. For some of you, it is literal communication that's coming in from someone that is going to bring about some kind of healing, whether that is within a relationship together, in the connection healing, or it could be healing within yourself, some closure, something to move forward. I feel like that's coming from a King of Cups. I don't feel like this is you guys. Could be. You could be really emotionally invested in something. You could have a lot of emotions that are stuffed beneath the surface. Here's my still waters run deep card, so your emotions are going to run really rampant and deep underneath, but you seem calm, cool, and collected on the surface. But I do feel like that's communication coming in for you guys. Again, if that's not a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, which they could have it in the chart somewhere, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, whatever. If that's not it, it's someone that is emotionally wise. It's someone that's had a lot of experience in their life, that has grown in wisdom when it comes to love and emotions. A lot of the time, it's someone that has learned how to rein in their emotions and not go to extremes or let themselves go out of control. But the con to that is sometimes they're so emotionally repressed that they don't really release or say what should be said in a situation. They don't tell someone how they really feel. It's always surface. It's never as deep as what they really feel, the emotions that they're really putting into something. King of Swords, speaking truth. Some of you could have potentially two people. I'm just going to be real. Or this is you guys. King of Swords, because that is your card. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Some kind of clarity, truth when it comes to an Aquarius. Or again, King of Cups, this is you two on the same level. Same level energetically. Like this is two kings coming in to really sit and discuss. This person's coming in with maybe an offer, an opportunity, a chance to start something. And then you're coming in and you're like, I want the truth. I want to know about this star card. I want to know if this is wish fulfillment for you. I want to know if this is something the universe is trusting me with. I want to know what's going on beneath the surface with that moon card. That makes a lot of sense because you have the moon on this side and the King of Cups on this side. So this person's holding the reins. This person's wanting to come in to message, to communicate, to start something new, totally. And that's what your energy's been on high alert about. It's like you can feel it, but you don't know it. And then you have the moon, the star, and the King of Swords on this side, which could totally be wanting some truth when it comes to the emotions in the situation. If someone's actually emotionally invested versus if they're not. You could be really getting some communication as far as someone's feelings. Feelings that they've had for you or feelings that they kept underneath the surface, under wraps. Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like if you're dealing with a third party situation, if you're dealing with two, some of you could be deciding to leave and walk away because there's been a lot of heartbreak in this situation. Your Three of Swords, it can be dark night of the soul kind of energy. It can be a loss. It doesn't have to just be romantic. These do not have to just be romantic situations. This can be, friends, family, coworkers, but this to me feels romantic. Eight of Cups under the King of Cups, and then Three of Swords under the King of Swords. So you could be having a lot of emotional, I feel like repression, but also just deep-seated wounds when it comes to some kind of air energy or a situation with someone. When it comes to the star card, especially the hope, the movement forward, the potential, you're heartbroken because you want this. It's like you want to know. You want to know what's emotionally going on. You want to know the truth. And it's stuck with you for a while. I feel like these swords have been sitting for a while for you, gems. Eight of Cups, you're leaving behind energetic worry, I feel like, over this, though. So whether or not that means leaving behind this connection for a while, or this is literally just energetically saying, look, I'm not going to worry about this shit anymore. If it's going to work out, it's going to work out. If it's not, it's not. At the end of the day, I have to focus on healing. I have to focus on moving forward. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm loving life right now. I'm not giving into this Three of Swords energy. I'm leaving it behind. So what can we get for mutual energies between the two? What are these energies connecting? Eight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So both of you are wanting to put in the work, though. That's what's funny. Maybe you are leaving behind the heartbreak. Or again, leaving behind a situation to head towards another one. Let's be real, that could totally be. Because there's healing and potential with one and maybe not with the other. But I mean, there's Eight of Pentacles wanting to put in the work. This is mutual energy coming through. As well as Page of Pentacles. Wanting to communicate, wanting to make substantial offers. Something that can lead to long-term potential. What else can we get? Where else are the energies aligning? What else is going on? The Devil. Maybe some of you are dealing with the Capricorn energy. Or this is just, there was some toxicity in this situation. Maybe that's what the Three of Swords was about. Or maybe you're both dealing with toxicity in your lives right now, too. If you're not connected, if you're not in communication, you could both be dealing and mirroring some kind of toxicity. You're working, yeah. External forces, you know, this is something that's being imposed upon you. This isn't internal. This is something that's external. So situations, both of you are dealing with that right now. Dealing with a lot of toxicity when it comes to, feels like it's blocking almost. Like it's blocking the communication. It's blocking the work you want to put in, where you want to place your energy. But you're manifesting it. So this is something that you both want to manifest. Take it as it resonates. You know, if this is you deciding to leave, you're leaving behind certain things and toxicity in order to bring something new in. But for most of you, I feel like this is toxicity that you are both going through right now in your lives. And you're wanting to, I mean, you're on the defense. You're wanting to release. You're wanting to let go. You're manifesting. What are you manifesting? What are you wanting to manifest? Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. So taking a nice hard look and making decisions. You're both wanting a choice to be made at the end of the day. Something that's of value, something that has the potential for growth, something that has the potential to blossom and to bloom. And let's get one more card. End of the day. Four of Wands, yeah. You're both wanting, yeah, you're both waiting on each other to make a decision when it comes to this connection, this stability, the groundedness within this relationship, the potential that there is for you both. Okay. So what can we get from the Animal Spirit deck? Overall, this is a really good reading. I just feel like you guys are going to have some kind of clarity or truth. If it's between two people and you're making a decision, I feel like you're going to come to a conclusion. If it is one person and it is a lot of healing and needing to speak some truth in this situation, I feel like you're going to get it. You're going to get the truth. Nightingale is about your soul's truth, singing your song, speaking from the heart, from the soul, doing it unapologetically, really being barren and open and really singing what, your heart wants. You have the owl here, which is spiritual messenger. So some of you could definitely be experiencing spiritual synchronicities, messages, things like that. This is, all of it coming in, and it's for your benefit. It's for your growth. Spirit's trying to tell you something. So whether it's you, the other person, probably both of you, because I felt like they were getting energetic nudges. Spirit has been trying to come in to really shed some light in the situation, but also to affirm and reassure that you're in the right direction and keep going in a certain way. Pay attention to the numbers you come across. Pay attention to signs, words, anything that stands out for you. It's going to be different for everyone, but at the end of the day, it's going to be affirmed, and you're going to know what it is for you. That's the thing about affirmations and synchronicities. People can tell you all the time what this means or that means, but at the end of the day, only you're going to know what it indicates for you. Trust your gut. I choose love no matter what. So maybe that's the choice at the end of the day. Because Four of Wands, it's the celebration card, it's the marriage card, it's the commitment card, but it's also a very soul deep connection. It's being in a place where you can literally 100% be yourself and have freedom within, but you still have this connection, this stability, this structure, this foundation to come back to. It's beautiful. I find a deeper meaning in personal growth amid the discomfort. Yeah, so I feel like that's also a lot of the Seven of Wands energy too. It's like the more things try to get in the way, the more you guys are trying to manifest and reconnect and come back together and make this shift happen. It's just going to really take stepping up and the truth coming out. And like I said, they're getting the clarity. I feel like that's what it is. They're going within. They're going to end up coming through because these wands are coming in. It's like, you know the tide shifting, you know the wheels turning, and it's headed in your direction. So get ready, gems. All right, that's going to be it for your September connections. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I will see you again next Tuesday. Love and light.